So there are 5 different types of context clues. Number one, which is a pure inference. 2, which is definition. 3, which is example. 4, which is antonym. And 5, which are synonym context clues. So, what is an inference context clue? In this sentence, she was so famished that people felt sorry for her and gave her food to eat. What do you think famished means?
That she was hungry.
And how did you determine that?
I looked at the end of the sentence and it says they felt sorry for her and gave her food to eat.
Right. So here you just basically inferred from the latter half of the sentence the definition of famished by seeing that people felt sorry for her and gave her food to eat. She must have been hungry, right? Now, how about definition context clues? So here, what do you think the word conspicuous means?
Based on the sentences given, I think conspicuous means that he was or he wasn't hidden, or he was like
Sure.
easy to spot.
Right. So in here, this sentence says, in other words, he stuck out like a sore thumb to describe the word conspicuous. That is pretty much the definition of the word conspicuous. So, for number 3, example, context clues can be used in many ways. There's in this way, these context clues can be used to provide some sort of visual cue. So, acrid odors such as bug spray, gasoline, and smoke. What does the visual or like the sensory representations of bug spray, gasoline, and smoke kind of invoke for you?
Usually, these 3 things invoke a sort of pungent smell, like something that I really dislike.
Right. And from there, you can infer the word acrid means very pungent, kind of bitter, very sharp smell. And for number 4, there are antonym context clues. Unlike the apoplectic parents shouting and gesturing at the administrator, Mr. Wallaby stood still, enjoying the unexpected entertainment. So here, the context cue that you're given is the word unlike. Because here, this word unlike demonstrates a contrast between the first part and the second part of the sentence. So Mr. Wallaby stood still. So these parents that are shouting, they're apoplectic, probably means that these parents are very rowdy, right? Finally, there are the synonym context clues. For this sentence, the word pandemonium is described by the word crazy. So this is very similar to the definition one, but not exactly, because crazy is a modifier for pandemonium. And so what do you think pandemonium means?
Probably something outrageous, like something out there.
Sort of, yeah. So pandemonium is like a very rowdy crowd, or like a very like just everybody shouting, demanding, like everybody shouting, trampling over each other all at once. So what's an easy way to remember all of these different types of context clues? I like to use the acronym IDEAS. So IDEAS, what does it stand for? I for inference, D for definition, E for example, A for antonym, S for synonym. So this is a very handy guide for you to remember all of these different types of context clues. IDEAS. Inference, definition, example, antonym, synonym. Okay? Can you repeat that?
Inference, definition, example, antonyms, and synonyms.
And what's the acronym?
IDEAS.
Perfect. Okay. Class is adjourned. Thank you very much.